Okay, so I last week found out about a guy selling Hot Wheels cars. It was a 3 hour drive away, so it did take me some time to actually like go see him. But hey, we did it. We went and saw him, and I bought a few Hot Wheels cars off him. I also picked up a new chair. Local internet cafe was just giving them away because they got new chairs. So chair. Anyway, let's go through these. They're not in any particular order except for the last one. The last one I think is kind of cool, so I won't be showing that one off straight away. But we have straight pipes. It was just there. I just grabbed it. It was cool. Cool hot rod. You know what's a cooler hot rod then? Bone Shaker. A split image. An original split image. It isn't original. It is a retool. But I don't have a split image, so I grabbed it. Skyline. Just a cool Skyline. Limousine. This is an early 90s car. So for me, that's not that special, but for some of you, like 2000s kids, that'll be like, wow, that's so old. Yeah, I believe this one used to have blue tampos on it. Time. Not being looked after. None of these were looked after. Got a Nomad. Now, I didn't realize this was a retool when I grabbed it. It is the retool. I think they did their retool pretty early on this, though, because it's still got a metal bottom. It's still pretty heavy. Which is fine enough. It's the only Nomad I own. What is this? Purple Passion? A bit of the grill is missing. Again, this is only a 90s one, so it's nothing too special. I picked up an XB. This isn't that old. I just grabbed it because, like, it needed to be grabbed. It couldn't be left there to die. It's already got rust on it. Mark 5? I think it's Mark 5. I've never watched Speed Racer. I'm not interested in Speed Racer. I know you guys like it, so I was like, hey, I grabbed it. I think I have 2 of this now. I do. There's one right here, right next to it. I could sell one. I think they're different, though. Yeah. No, they're exactly the same. It's just one seems a little discolored. Sorry, I should raise them up. One's a little discolored. That's my original one. This one seems lighter. They're both not the most looked after, so I'll decide which one I like, and then if someone wants one, I don't know, just let me know, bro. We'll discuss something. I probably won't charge much. I was gonna say I'll just pay shipping, but then I was like, everyone's gonna want that, so I don't know. We'll see how we go. I got the Liberty Walk Skyline in gold. I'd like a black one, but I'll take the gold one. It still looks really nice. This is one of the coolest Hot Wheels cars I've ever seen. Got an old Matchbox Thunderbird. Very, very nice. Just an old Matchbox police car. I was just like, hey, this looks sick. I like it. Just looks nice. Alright, this one pranked me. I grabbed this because this looks like dog shit, right? This looks like some dog shit that you would have seen in the first, like, 6 years of Hot Wheels, because those old cars suck. They really suck. No, this was released very recently. This is like 5 years old or something. I don't know. It's not that old. It's very close. I picked up a super van. Not upset with the super van. It's damaged to all shit, as all super vans are. I've never seen a super van in person that wasn't destroyed. Diora that still has its surfboards. Can you believe that? I intend to steal the surfboards and put them in a different Diora. Probably the blue one here. Just because it doesn't have surfboards. And I prefer that one to this one. We'll save that one for the end too. I don't know if we saw a glimpse of it. What could it be? We'll hide that. That could be anything. It looked old as shit from that shot. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's just a moderately older hot rod. It's not even that old. It's still cooler than Bone Shaker. I got the Eclipse. Now, is this from Burnout or Fast and Furious? I think it's Fast and Furious, right? It might also be from Burnout. It's really heavy. Even though it's a Hot Wheels car, it seems bigger and heavier. Either way, I don't have it as part of my collection. So, we got 2 of this. I didn't even realize I grabbed 2. But this one is buggered. Someone's ripped the roof off. But I did, fortunately, I picked up one with the roof. I couldn't even tell you what this car is, I'll be honest. It doesn't have a name on it. It doesn't have any, like, things on it that say what it is. It just says 1992 Metallic Malaysia. But I do know there was a couple of cars back in the 90s that just didn't have any labeling on them, and you don't know what they are. I think I've got one, like, over here. This thing also doesn't... But this is from a movie, so maybe this is also from a movie? I don't know. All I know is I got two of the stupid thing. One doesn't have a roof. I wish I hadn't known that I grabbed two, because I would rather have just gotten the one with the roof, right? You don't want the no roof one. This ancient... What is this? This is a... Sorry, just let me double check. It's a Dodge Charger Mark III that has the opening roof on it. It's an old 60s Matchbox car. It's seen much better days. But I grabbed it anyway because why not? NSX. Took the NSX. I had to. Old Mustang. Just grabbed it because I was grabbing cars anyway. We got this crazy thing. What is this again? That's a Lambo. Lambo Mazal. This is... Yeah, old as shit. We also got a Fiero. Had to grab the Fiero. I got a DeLorean. I don't actually own an open DeLorean. And I was like, this beats opening one, right? I now have a DeLorean. Muscle Tone. This is the original First Ed Muscle Tone, though. So I grabbed that because I like Muscle Tone. It's a nice car, and first edition from like one of the first years I was actually getting first editions. Just a nice car. That's all I grabbed it for. Looks cool, it's not old. Had to get the 50th anniversary though. He had a 50th anniversary Bone Shaker and he didn't want to give it up though. I was like, what? He's like, I haven't been through that box yet. So there's still more boxes. I didn't even get to go through it all. This guy had 24 boxes of cars, but like 6 were gone. So like 6 had already been sold. So he had 18 boxes when I got there. I went through like 9 of them. I could not go through them all. I looked so hard for any Accelerators cars. You want those off these ones? The recolors of all the Accelerators cars. The guy has hundreds. All right, every Accelerators car in all its retools and shit. Yeah, you want an original? I couldn't find him. Someone beat me to it, surely. Because he's been doing this for a while, apparently. Old Mercedes. Okay, I like this as one of like the designs that I like in all the cars growing up. We got a First Ed Diora 2. No surfboards, unfortunately. But still, First Ed Diora 2. I have one in the packet at my dad's. I don't have one out of the packet, so. Skyline, Skyline's cool. Another Diora 2, no surfboards. A Slingshot. I've only got the like vibrating wheel Slingshot that's just there behind me. I don't actually have that many Slingshots, so I grabbed a Slingshot. Do I have another one? I feel like I might. It's just smaller. It's like a retool. Speeder, Land Speeder. Had to grab that because why not? This old blue and white Camaro. This looks nice. I like it. The wheels look nice. I just was like, yeah, I need this. It's a car I had to get. This one is the retool. So, sorry. Couldn't be the cool one. This car... So, when I was a kid growing up, my dad had... I'm going to start off with, I don't know what car this is. But my dad had one when I was growing up that ended up in my toy box. The front grille was missing, the back wheels were missing, the roof had been crushed, the paint had been peeled off, and something about this car, it turns out, means that it is the most... It's like the Hot Wheels equivalent of the gerbil. Every single one of them has the most gruesome death. This one looks like it has been set on fire. It's got a melted base. All the paint has been burnt off or stripped off. Looks more like burnt just based on the front of it here. I don't know what car this is. I'm sorry. But like the back wheel here is melted. So there's burn marks on the back. So this one has definitely been set on fire at some point. I had to grab it just for the fact that it's like, hey, my dad had one of these and it was destroyed. And here's another one, destroyed. Just the most cursed history for a Hot Wheels car. Every one of these I've ever seen gets obliterated and mistreated. You would not believe my surprise when my kids were like, silencer, silencer. And I was like, they've called out every Teku, silencer, drone, maniac, every one of them. They called them all out. And I was like, is it actually the right colours this time? Because obviously it was always never the right colours. They're like, yeah, it's silver and purple. Got my attention. And obviously the fact that I'm not showing it already, you guys, if you know any Hot Wheels history, know exactly what car I'm about to show you. That's right. It's the damn Chrysler Thunderbolt. The proto silencer. Ah, man. We were so close. I grabbed it anyway. I love the proto silencer Chrysler Thunderbolt. It's a first ed. It's like 98, I think. 98 or 97. It's just cool. I had to grab it. I think this is a 58 Chevy. I think. I'm not sure. Corvette. It's the opening hood one. So hood pops up. They used to have like an engine pop out in the older ones, and then they swapped it for the opening hood. And I do also have one in blue that is much less well kept, but also like, I kind of think that would look really nice if it was restored. Next I know you all hate character cars. I hate character cars. I got the Luke Skywalker car because this actually looks sick. Actually looks good. A Hulk Jaded. I like Jaded. I'm a little bummed that I didn't get the first ed Jaded because it was the only first ed I missed that year. We just never got it. I don't even know what car this is. What is it? It just looks nice. Volkswagen. Sorry, the lighting's not very nice. Squareback. Okay. Either way, it looks sick. So yeah, I grabbed it. Another just old car. It's not even late. Oh, it is. It's a 35 Cadillac. I don't want to say these out loud off memory, just in case I get it wrong. I'd rather read them and look like an idiot. I am sweating buckets right now, by the way. It is very hot. This is a piece of history. It's an old jack-up car, so the base actually pops out and gives it a lift, so it's got a higher base. Very cool find. Very happy to find this. This is a nice one. Probably one of the top 5 finds. Easily top 5 finds. This one, I got stooged. I thought this was like... based on the design, because again, it looks like an ugly-ass old Hot Wheels car. It's got a metal base. It is a retool. It's like 2000s. Unfortunate. It's a 2000s remake of a 80s, 90s car. I got the two RDO 2s. I'm pretty sure I flashed these up a moment ago. RDO 6s, sorry. Got 2 RDO 6s. Yeah. These are like close enough to like potentially be like, this one's green and this one, like they did a silver and green one. This one's silver and green. They're not the Accelerators ones, but I grabbed them anyway. And then we got one of these with the white tires on it, which is really nice. And this one's a Matchbox. What the hell is it? A Javelin. And the doors, open sesame. Alright, now I got 2 more cars to show you. I did kind of hype these up a little, so let's hope they're cool. Let's hope they are cool. The first one, I dived on this, man. The moment I saw it, I was like, taking that. It is a Ramblin' Wrecker, Larry's 24-hour towing. Now, A lot of people know the story behind this car. It actually had Larry's number on it. Larry Wood's phone number was on it, and people would call him. So they did remake this a year later. So it's still old as hell, but a year later they remade it without the phone number. I didn't know about that, or if I did, I just like pushed it aside. This is the version without the phone number. Which is tragic, but it's still so cool. It's damaged, just missing the hook. But I finally have it at 24 Hour Towing, Larry's Ramblin' Wrecker. So, very happy with that. And a Red Baron. You'll notice that the point's a little dim, a little dulled. And that's because it is a 25th anniversary remake, not the original. However, they still didn't make many of these. This is still from like 98 or something. So I'm still really happy to actually own a Red Baron. I have not owned one ever before. So now I own one. Very happy with that. It's in the original red as well. So the original Red Baron was obviously red. It's in the name. And most of the retools were not red. It went into a slot. I don't even care. So yeah, that's my finds. Very, very happy with how that went for me. Again, they were $1 each, so I grabbed as many as I could. It took a 3-hour drive to get there. And then another couple of hours to get home. But I had places to stay and places to go on the way back anyway, so I kind of just made it a 2-part trip sort of thing. So the drive home wasn't too bad. I did it in 3 1-hour intervals, or 1.5-hour intervals. Yeah, just with some detours. So yeah, it was cool. If you are in Victoria, contact me on Discord or Facebook if you follow me on Facebook, or even Twitter. Just contact me if you are in Victoria and you want to go check this guy out. I'll give you his contact information, and bada bing, we can see if you guys can find some Accelerators cars in there, because I could not. But he was still sorting through stuff and still seeing what he wants to keep and doesn't want to keep, so there's possibly even more going to be out there. Anyway, toodaloo.